Hello, my dear. Welcome to our makeup studio. Are you here to do your makeup today? Well, of course you are. Please do take a seat, okay? And let's start. So, where are you going? Is there any special occasions? Oh, it's the homecoming, right? Okay, sweetie. So, before we start, I'll just check your skin, okay? Okay. Okay. So, now that I have checked your skin, I am going to prep your skin. But let me just ask you first. Do you have, I see that you don't have any makeup, but sunscreen perhaps? No. You know you should wear some sunscreen. Yes, very important. I know, I'm not, going to lecture you on that or anything, but it's good to wear your sunscreen. Yes, you can see that our studio is not a simple studio. We like to make people relax. Do you feel relaxed today? Oh, I see, yes. I remember my years back in high school. It can be very stressful indeed. But I got something for you. Give me just a moment. I'll get it. It's right here next to you. It's a magic spray that I use every day to relax. You know, stress is something that bothers us all. So it's an inner peace type of spray. It includes some hemp seed oil and also some lavender extract. So it is very, very soothing for your nerves. You just spray it in the mouth. Would you like to try? Well, yes, of course you can try. It is not harmful at all. Please do. I don't want to spray anything in your mouth, so please do it yourself. Okay? Great. Once you're done with that, just place it nearby. Oh, you sprayed 4 times. Okay? Okay. Perfect then. Now, I got my own spray. And this one is very important because now that we have calmed down your nerves, we want to calm down your pretty skin as well. So I use the spray quite a bit on most of my customers just because I love how it looks. Okay. Okay. Now, let me just close your eyes for me. Okay. just give it a moment, alright? And once it is absorbed, we can start with the makeup, okay? Okay. So, how are you feeling? Oh, relax. Okay. And of course, let's discuss what is the type of makeup that you would like to do today. Would it be a smoky eye or something a bit more colorful, maybe some sparkles, any type of color on the lips that you prefer? I see. Oh, you like the makeup that I'm wearing today? Oh, I was going with this look for like 50s maybe, but I guess it did not work out altogether that well, because I don't know, it looks maybe 50s, maybe 90s. It's a type of tease, you know? Right, sweetie. But red lips, right? And an eyeliner. And huge, nice eyelashes. Bling, bling. Okay. Okay. I love that look as well. Let's just start. So, I'm going to use this foundation on you because it's a really good cover foundation, but it stays put all night long. If you set it, of course. Please do not expect any foundation to last, well, any time if you don't set it. Needs to be done. So, let me just open it, and I'll put a little bit here on my hand, just like that. If we need more, I can always take more, okay? Now I'm going to use this very nice clean brush, and I'm going to put the foundation on with this brush, okay? No need to worry. I'm coming in. So I'm going to spread this all throughout the face, okay? Just like that, right? Right. Coming in again. You have such a nice skin. How old are you? Oh. Well, yes. I see. Yes, I do think that some people may call classic is a synonym of old, but something old can still be pretty good looking. Anyway, well, thank you, sweetie. Just put some on your chin and your forehead. Perfect. And now the rest of it will take on this sponge. It's a sponge from Korean Cushion. Okay? This will be our first little secret. Now I'm going to smooth the foundation with this cushion. Okay? Perfect. Just tapping motions. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. Now the other side. Tap, 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 tap. And on the nose. Tap, tap, tap. And your forehead, of course. Tap, 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 tap. And the chin. We are all done. Looking good already. I mean, you were looking great because your skin is pretty good. So you mentioned you do use sunscreen. Yes, listen and advice from an old lady. If there is a better thing to do for your skin, is to use a sunscreen. Okay? Okay. So, I will put your concealer on and we'll let it sit for a few minutes. Okay? Well, maybe a minute only, because this is a very good setting concealer. Why do we need to leave it? Well, it's another secret. If you put your concealer, just the necessary, not a lot, and leave it for a moment, it will change the consistency a little bit. So it will be a bit more opaque, okay? So it will hide the dark circles a bit better, and also it will help set everything once it is dry. Okay, let me just put a little bit here under your eyes, right? And on the other side, right here under your eyes. Well, perfect. I'll put a little bit around your nose as well. Take a bit more out, okay? And around the other side, on the chin. Okay, on the chin as well, and a little dot here at the top. Perfect. Now, let's just wait for a moment, okay, whilst it's drying. Okay, dear, how are you feeling? Great. So, while we are waiting for the concealer to set for a little bit, let me check those eyebrows. Okay, let me just take a spoolie here and brush your eyebrows through. Very good eyebrows. When I was your age, most people used to have really thin eyebrows. They would pluck them out. Such a silly thing to do. Now I let my eyebrows run wild, because why not? The best shape of your eyebrows is the one that you were born with. Well, except when you have the mono eyebrow even in that case, sometimes, some people can pull it out, I guess. Okay. Yeah, some people definitely can make it work. Perfect. Now, I will fill them just a little bit because we want just a little bit of that definition, okay? Let me just yes, I am using a pencil that has a very neutral shade, okay? Your hair is a bit darker, but when your hair is dark, okay, most people tend to use eyebrow pencils that are too dark for them. And then the eyebrows just look like you, I don't know, used a marker, permanent marker to paint them on. So I recommend to use a shade lighter, okay, and it needs to be cool toned, okay, because we don't want your eyebrows to look red. Definitely, yes. Yes, sweetie. Perfect. Let me just brush them out again. Perfect. Okay, all done there. Okay, so now let's work on your concealer, okay? And a little bit here, tap, tap, tap. And one on the forehead, of course, not forgetting anything. Tap, 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 tap. Perfect. So our skin is done. Now, the most important part, what did I say at the beginning? We're gonna set it. We're gonna set it right away because all the other products that I'm going to use are powder products. So we can set it now. So I'm going to use this very finely, very fine powder. This is a hyaluronic acid powder, okay, so it doesn't dry your skin, feels very comfortable. You will not feel a thing. Well, you will, but I promise it's not a big thing. Gotta be careful, otherwise there will be powder everywhere. So for your eyes, I'm going to use this powder puff, okay? Let me just take a little bit and put it right under your eyes, right under your eyes, okay? A little bit more under the other eye. Okay, now what is left on the powder puff? Let's use it for the forehead. Okay, and let's use it here on the chin and around your nose. Perfect. Now, once that is done, we have also something very fluffy, and I'm just going to take what was left in the cup, okay? And I'm going to spread it on the rest of your face, alright? Well, alright then, I'm the one in charge, am I not? Only of makeup, my dear. Okay, right around here, your nose, around the nose, around the jawline. That's perfect. Perfect. So now we have our face set, okay? And what I want to do first is to bronze you up a little bit, because that happens, you know. So when you put foundation, you know, concealer, put some powder, start to look like a ghost. Well, yes, and we don't want. So I'm going to use this bronzer. It has some golden specks in them because we want you to shine, but very discreetly. Okay, around your forehead, a little bit more, and on the sides, right on the sides, around here as well. Yes, so you may have seen most of people apply their bronzer as if it would be a shading, you know, but bronzing is not contouring, okay? People mistake that a lot, but when the sun hits us, it hits us around the forehead and around our face, which is the highest point, you know, where the sun comes to. And that's why to look like you have a healthy bronze to you, you do need to put some bronzer around that. Even on the nose, the nosy nose. Just a little bit on the nose. Let me look at you. That's perfect. Okay, so we are all bronzed now. What do we need? Some blush. And blush is also very important to make you look healthy. I am going to use this very nice pink shade on you. And I'm also going to use this highlighter on top. This is going to be our second secret, okay? So first I'm going to apply the blush. Okay, just applying the blush on the cheeks, high on the cheeks, okay? Following the line of the bronzer. Okay, just a bit more. Looking good, sweetie. Okay, this side. So stippling motion like that, okay? Okay, just a little bit more. This will pull your face up, okay? So it depends on every person's bone structure. But if you put when you smile, your apples of the cheek go much lower, and if you put your blush right there, it will drag it down and it will make your face look a bit puffy as well. We don't want that to happen. Our face is puffy enough after we eat some Korean noodles, so no. Do you like noodles? I see. I love Korean noodles, yes. Those are the best. Indeed. Okay, and now it's time for the secret. So we have our blush applied, and now is the time for the highlight. And we have this very pretty brush for the highlighter. So, the secret time. Most people apply their highlighter with the brush like that, and they just swipe it at the top of the cheek. Well, it does look okay in most of lighting, but well, it looks okay mostly just when you're filming something, okay? Because the light hits you in the front, or you are taking some photos as well. So, you know, the light hits you in the front, and maybe you have some beauty light, ring light, stuff like that. And of course it will look great. Of course it will look great. You are under a really good amount of light. So that type of highlight will just look perfect. You are shining from within. But in real life, we all know that things they do not work out like that. So that doesn't work. Well, it does, but everyone will see that you have highlighter on. Now, let me not rumble and show you what the secret is. So, I'm going to put the highlighter all over the brush, and instead of running it like that, I'm going to run the brush just as I would apply some blush. You ready for the magic? Swish, swish, just a little bit. And on the other side, swish, swish. A little bit more, because this is party time. Swish and swish, and a little bit more. Okay, swish and swish. Perfect. So you see, your highlight is not hitting you in one place alone. It is very dispersed, okay, because we used very gentle motions, okay. So it doesn't look like you. It looks like you're naturally, glowing from within. Looks nice, doesn't it? Well, there you go. Another secret for you today. See, we are full of magic here in our studio. So, now let us go to the important part, our eyes. Okay, sweetie. So, now we go to the eye part, because we are going to use a very, colorful and bold lip. The eyes are going to stay very simple, so I'm going to use a little bit of bronzer to just give a shape to your eye. Okay, so if you see here, I have a little something there. So I'll do the same on you, so please do close your eyes. Swish. The other side as well. Okay. do tend to use bronzer on my eyes a lot. It looks so gentle and so natural and pretty as well. So, okay, looks great. And we are pulling it a little bit to the eyebrow because we want that a little bit lifted shape. Besides that, I'm going to use a bit of a deeper color and also cool toned color to create even better shadow. Okay, so now I'm going to use this color and I'm going to apply it right in there. Okay. Okay, sweetie. Right in there. So I'm placing it first, okay? Creating the shape. This is how you do the contour. You are using a shade to create a shade, or at least, you know, to try make that shade looks the way you want it to look. Now this side as well, and now we blend. So same brush and we just swoosh it. Not too much, not too little, but swoosh it. Okay? Perfect. Now, that is the simple part, and now is the complicated part. Or at least most people are very afraid of it, and that is eyeliner. Eyeliner indeed can be complicated, okay? But if you don't feel comfortable doing your eyeliner, or at least you've tried to do your eyeliner and it didn't look as good maybe as it looks on your friend, it's because of your eye shape. The eye shape is very important when you do your eyeliner. Let me get closer to you. You can see that my eyes are deeply set. Okay, so they are more inside of the face, which doesn't help them a lot, but in most cases it will also mean that they are hooded eyes, and they are. Okay, now it is not a problem for me. I have mastered the technique of my eyeliner, but there is a trick. I'll get closer to you again so you can see that I don't fill the whole line in, because if I did, it would look too intense on my line, and I don't like it because it looks like my whole upper eyelid is black, which is a look, but not for me. Okay, I want my eyes to look very lifted and, you know, pretty. So I see that you also have hooded eyes, and your eyes seem to be even more hooded than mine. You come today to the right place. So, me teach you the trick, okay? You can start with an eyeliner like this. This is a liquid eyeliner. It is a bit more tricky though, but you can definitely start with it. What I would recommend is to start with an eyeshadow and a really, really thin brush. So you can start by closing your eye and putting a dot where your lower eyelid goes to the end of your brow. Okay, so if you would put a line here, they would touch. So that is the trick. Okay, and when you find that dot or you create that line, you join it with just the middle of your lids. Some people say that, well, you need to follow the line of your lower lid, but I recommend following the middle part. Okay, so the part where the upper eyelid meets the lower eyelid. Okay, now you can try it next time, and when you try, please do step by and show me how it looks. Okay? Okay. So sweetie, now that we have gone through all the theory, let's go into practice. Because what? Practice makes it good. Now, let me focus on this. So, first line, okay. Let it dry. And the second line, the second line, right. Now look at me. Now I will join those with your eyelid, okay? Okay, and now the other side. And now the other side as well. Okay, right there, right there. Let's just give this a rest. Look at me. Okay, look at me directly like that. Okay, sweetie, you look great. We're done with the eyeliner. And now, time for another secret. See, I'm full of secret. I'm like your magic godmother. Don't call me godmother or mother or anything like that. Oh well. So, first and very important step is eyelash curler. Okay, do you use it? You have used it before. Okay, sweetie, so it's not a torture device. You know that already. Let's start with this eye, okay? Let me just put it like that and close it. Okay, perfect. And then the other side, just put it like that, close it, and put it like that. Okay, looks good, looks good. And now, time for the secret. Haven't I told you that already? This will look kind of dangerous, but you don't worry, dear, okay? I know. What am I doing with matches? We are doing your eyelashes, right? Right. Now, this is the secret. And I've learned this with some Korean makeup artists. Okay? So, you don't light the match, okay? You light the other side. I have a lighter here. So, we don't want to burn it. We just want to light it. And while it's warm, close your eyes for me. Okay. And up and up and up. Okay, and one more time. Up. So, this is like an iron for your eyelashes. Okay, because it's warm and it will lift them and help. Okay, now the other eye. So as I said, this works like a curling iron for your eyelashes. Swish and swish and swish. Okay. Now, because of the heat, they are going to stay well put and up through all night. Okay? You see? Another secret from me. Now we gonna just let it set, okay, for a moment, and let's apply mascara. This is my favorite mascara, okay, and I'm going to gift it to you. I gift it to all my customers because I love it so much, and I want my customers to have the same great lash look. So keep your eyes open. Just look down, okay? Perfect, sweetie. Okay, let it rest. Let's go to the other eye. Yes, keep them open and look down. Okay. Back to always put 2 coats. Well, this works really well with 1 coat if you want more natural look. But as we are going for the glam, you know, the classic glam, old school, we are going to go for the 2 coats. Okay. I know, speaking about coats, autumn is here. Really? Oh, that's so unusual to hear from young people. Autumn is my favorite season. Yes. I know, yes, I'm so glad to see some cold weather coming in. Some cozy, warm pajamas, hot chocolate, cookies, the whole shebang. I love it. eyes are done, okay? Let me just step back and analyze the situation. Okay, looking good, sweetie. Now, the lips. Alright, sweetie. So we are almost done. And now the important part and the tricky part as well, the lips. So I am using a very kind of warm-toned red lipstick because I think that it suits the weather a bit better. So do you prefer the cool tone or the warm tone? It's either way. I think that the same color that I'm using today will suit your skin type, okay? So let me just line your lips first, and I'm going to use this lip liner. Okay. And it's not a red lip liner, as you will see. And I tend to not use red lip liners, and I'll tell you why. Because it's so much easier with this type of lip line. Not only that, it looks like that red lip belongs on your face, because your lip liner, when it is blended into your red lipstick, it seems like it's not so drastic, you know, of a difference between your skin, of course, and your lips. So I feel like it looks like that red lip belongs there, you know, it's naturally there. Okay, so I recommend using the lip liner that is close to your the color of your lips. Okay. Okay, sweetie. Now let me just line it here. And I will overline just a little bit the middle part. Okay. So people do overline their lips all the time nowadays, which sometimes look okay, but sometimes it looks like a disaster. And again, in some cases, that is fine for the picture or, you know, a video when you don't move your mouth a lot. But if you overline your lips and your lips are not an appropriate shape for overlining, because as with eyes, you know, the eyeliners, everything else, we do have our own features, and those features are the ones that need to work for us. We don't need to try to change them, you know. If it is a rectangle, well, you could try and make it a circle, but I don't know if it's going to look that good, you know. So if you want to overline your lips, overline it just in the center part, okay? And just a little bit more, okay? Do not overline it in your corners. The lip corners, if they are overlined, they look like you are just eating something, you know, a bit greasy. It's a look, but not for us. Okay, now let me just complete that lining, because because I am way too chatty today. Must be the weather. Right. So, this is our lipstick. And this is another gift for you. And you know why? Even though I'm certain that it will stay put all night, but I want you to be safe, okay? My own phrase but the phrase that I use on my own very frequently is better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. And that's why I want you to have it with you. And in case of, emergency, urgent emergency. That's a very old song. Anyway, so we just apply the lipstick. Open your mouth and say ah, ah, just like that. Right, relax your lips. Okay. Okay, and right there is the other side. The other side as well. Perfect. And now look down and open your mouth as well. Perfect. I was barely breathing myself. It's okay. So, as I mentioned, these are for you. Mascara that I love and you will love as well. And the lipsticks is for the emergencies, because can barely speak. Anyway, now the makeup is done. We step out and look at you. You are going to do your hair somewhere else? Yes. I love your hair color. Is that a natural hair? Oh. Okay, I see. It looks very nice. I was thinking maybe I want some highlights on my hair. Maybe I'll go to that place. I was wondering, if they were any good. But if you say they are, and your hair looks gorgeous, so. Right. Okay, sweetie. So, how do you like your looks? Yes. Very nice, right? And what is the dress that you are wearing? It's a black dress. Oh, I like that style. I really like that style. You know what? There have been some years that I'm looking for a dress like that, actually. I see. I'm going to check that as well. Well, you're also full of surprises, I'm sharing my magic tricks. You are sharing your secrets. It's which time of the year? Okay. So, we are all done here. And I hope you enjoy your homecoming dance or party. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Okay, sweetie?